Howdy there, Moose fans. Lone Moose here. How's it going? Some of you may remember that I had a birthday earlier this month. So now I'm a true certified old fart. And I had happened to mention that to my buddy Al at Craft Holsters because I got a couple of new pistols that I wanted to order some holsters for. And he said, oh, no ordering, no nothing. We're going to send you a couple of holsters, and you don't even have to do videos on them. Just please accept this as birthday gifts from us. So, truth in advertising, that's how this started out. Of course, I told him, you damn well know I'm going to do reviews on them because I like your products so much. So, I have 2 bags here that came while I was dealing with some elderly parent issues in West Virginia. And so I'm going to kind of open these up and go through them, and then we'll do some test fits with the pistols and see how they work. So the first holster that I'm bringing out here is just a standard old belt holster for my H&K VP9. Got that gun show here for my birthday, as a matter of fact. Really liked it. I've never had an HK pistol before, so I wanted to see what it was like. So just to kind of do a little bit of an up close here on this one, if the camera will focus, because this has got something really neat here, right here, if you can see it right there. That's the ability to adjust the tension to tighten or loosen the grip the holster has on the pistol. Of course, like everything else they do, you know, the stitch work, the craftsmanship is just top notch. I've never had an issue with any of their holsters in that regard. You know, it's got a thumb brake type holster right here. And when the holster's in there, you just pop this and you can draw your holster out. It's been well put together. Looks like it was made out of one piece and then kind of bent and formed here. I was actually watching some videos the other day on how to make Kydex holsters, and that's what they do. And then it's got the belt clip and the thumb brake sewn on. Very highly polished. So I've got good expectations for this one. Now let's see what's in bag number 2. What this is a shoulder holster. And it's a shoulder holster for the Colt King Cobra target. You know, if any of you followed me for any length of time, you know that, you know, back in the 70s, I used to be a police officer up in North Texas. And at that point, we carried Smith & Wesson Model 19 and 66 revolvers as our duty weapon. And I actually had a Colt Python at the time and kicked myself in the ass damn near every day for selling it when I got out of the law enforcement business. The Colt King Cobra is a really nice pistol. You know, 6-shot, 357 revolver, stainless steel, highly polished. It's got a real smooth trigger action on it, but I needed something to carry it with. And so this is what I came up with. Chair out of the way where I can get back here a little bit and you can see a little bit more of it. And I'll put the other camera on to get more field of view here when I actually put it on. But this one came, instead of a magazine pouch, since it's a revolver, come on, lighten up a little bit, see if it will. Pouch for 2 speed loaders. And the holster itself actually hangs horizontally, just like this. Just like the other holster, it has the you know, top of the line stitching, and it actually looks like you could probably take this off here and use it as a belt holster as well, because it does have the space right here where you could feed a belt through. Now, one thing I find very unique about this, get the camera at the right angle where maybe it'll see it, get me out of the way. This has 2 snaps holding the pistol in. So when you actually put the pistol in, you've got 2 snaps. And I tried this out earlier, and it's going to be a learning process to learn to deal with that, because normally you hit one snap and you can pull out. Well, no, you can't. You've got to release both snaps and then the pistol draws. So this again looks really nice, and I like the fact that I'm intrigued by this right here, because it definitely looks as if you can take this off here. You see the shoulder holster attachments have a screw and threaded receptacle on this end, so you could literally take this off and use it as a belt holster as well. Now that's really cool. 2 for the price of 1, so to speak. All right, well, let me get this thing put on, get the other camera set up so you can get a better field of view of what this looks like and how it performs. So I'll be back in just a minute. I just noticed something with this holster that I didn't see when I first looked at it. Of course, the belt, I'm right-handed, will go in through here. And of course I was looking at this, but there's actually a second notch here so that you can take and change the cant of the holster on your belt by where the belt, which set of loops you use. So I thought that was pretty neat. All right, let me get this on the belt. Holy crap, guys, I just found another one. This is another unique use of this holster. Okay, this could also be used as a small in the back holster. There's a belt loop up here that feeds through and comes out down on this end. So you could actually wear it in this configuration right here in the small of your back. Man, this holster's got more features than Carter's got little liver pills. And if you're old enough to know that saying, then you're old like me. But yeah, every time I turn around I keep finding something neat and cool about this. So let me get her put on and we'll see what we got. Okay folks, got the pistol in the holster. I have the speed loaders in the pouch. So let me untwist all the twisties here. I've somehow managed to get it kind of twisted up. Working with it there on the table. So this is kind of how it goes on. Now for me, it's always easier if I take it up like this and run my arm through it. And then it actually has a little clip down here that will go through the belt and help hold this thing down. Where'd the belt loop go? There it is. Now again, truth in advertising, I did do a little bit of tightening this up. I think I need to go up maybe one more notch here on this to get it into an exact perfect comfort level. But you got your speed loaders right here. Pop this out, pull your speed loader out if you need it. Hopefully you got a little better range of motion than this old man does with my bad beat up shoulders. And here you've got, remember, 2 snaps. Draw your pistol out. Okay, so you can see pistol is unloaded, no round in the chamber. So this feels really good. I haven't worn a shoulder holster like this since I was in my 20s. So a couple of thoughts on this. First, of course, I'm down in the heat of South Texas right now. So this obviously would not be a concealed carry type rig for this type of year and climate, and 9 months out of the year down here, really. But what I thought I would do is, I am buying this for Alaska use. Everything I do, has a philosophy of use for Alaska. So what would this look like with a jacket up? Would it be a decent concealed carry? I'll pick the hanger up later. And even if I were to zip the jacket up, if the jacket will cooperate, there we go. Okay, you see that it is not too tight that it patterns the holster. It's still accessible if you needed to get to your pistol. You can do that right here. So, okay, passes the jacket test. And of course, this time of year up in Alaska, summertime, you're not going to be wearing a jacket unless it's raining or something. But it is quite common because, where the property is on the peninsula, it's about 60s is about daytime high. So, to wear a long sleeve shirt over a t-shirt, and again, you can see, doesn't pattern. So, I really like the fit feel of this. You guys at Craft Holsters, 2 thumbs up on this one. You got a real winner here. If you guys are looking for this type of a shoulder holster, and not just for a revolver, for automatics, I'll have links down below to this particular holster, and there's click boxes you can go through, pick your pistol, pick the barrel length. If you got a semi-automatic, it would have a magazine pouch here instead of speed loader pouches. But man, this is comfortable. So the only thing I think I need to do is bring this up one more notch, or tighten it up here in the back one notch, and it would be perfect. So I really like this one. Thanks, Al and the guys at Craft. This is a winner. Now, let me take this off, and then I will switch over, and we'll take a look at the other holster. Okay, folks, this is my H&K VP9. You can see no round in the chamber. Magazine is empty, so it's safe for me to be playing around with this. I have the new Craft holster on, and this is using the first 2 loops in the horizontal configuration. It gives it a little bit of a forward cant, and that's how I like to carry it. The other one, I think, would make it more straight up, and you can also use a little wider belt. There's about a 1/4 inch play. My belt's not quite as wide as the holes are, but that's where I like to carry. So the holster, and I've been playing with this a little bit, working on loosening it up, and it needs some more work. And it's also got a kind of a funny little way that it goes in. Okay, I can't quite, well, maybe this time it will. I've run the pistol in here 6 times so far. It's almost to where the snap will snap on it. I've got the break-in kit that Al and the guys sent me. I haven't used it on here yet. So far, all I've been doing is just putting the pistol in and out, in and out. But as it loosens up, this is going to be a really good holster. And, like I've said in all of my videos, their holsters are custom made. Every one of them, one at a time. So that's why you sometimes get really, really tight ones, which I like. They're not sloppy. And again, just with like I did with the other one, with long sleeve shirt over it, no patterning whatsoever. Even if I button it, and these are extra larges because can't help it, old man, I'm getting bigger. Or if I had tuck-in shirt or whatever, I could just wear it straight. But all in all, man, this is 2 for 2. You guys have really knocked it out of the ballpark with this one. So, unless I have some kind of a problem can't help it, old man, I'm getting holster broken in. You know, I won't be doing anything else with this as far as a review, but this has worked out perfectly. So let me get these off and we'll do the wrap up here, and I'll be back with y'all in a minute. Well, Moose fans, that was quite an adventure trying out those holsters. Again, Al and the folks at Craft Holsters, thank you very much for the the birthday gifts. I really appreciate them. They work great with my pistols. They're fantastic holsters. I mean, I really can't think of anything to complain about. And if you know me, that's kind of hard to do because I can always find something. In fact, I worked that VP9 a little bit more in and out of the holster, and the snap works. I got an updated photo in the photos there that showed where it's actually snapped in place now. So it's loosening up just fine. But overall, great quality. Comfort is outstanding. All the little hidden features I kept finding, man, you can't beat that. So from that, like I said, 2 thumbs up. These are home runs in my opinion. And wanted to give you a quick update on that Alaska chest holster issue with Craft. They're working that for me. I took all kinds of photos and measurements and sent it to Al, and he went to their manufacturer that they use to actually build the holsters, and they all decided, yep, we built the holster for the subcompact model, not for the full-size model. So they're building me a new one, and they'll ship that up here, and I'll get it installed, hopefully before I make my next trip up to Alaska, because I want to showcase that one up there. Excuse me, allergies are high down here in South Texas right now. Ragweed's high, mold's high, heat and humidity's unbearable, but now what else is new? This is South Texas. Other thing, this will be one of the last videos where you see the drooping eyelids here. That's going to get repaired tomorrow, and if I do, probably the next video I make, it'll look like I went 3 rounds in the ring with George Foreman, because I said it looks like I'm going to be just, all beat up from black eyes. But that'll pass pretty quickly. That's just a residual of the surgery. So if you do see that, and nothing to worry about. But please hit the like and subscribe, the notify bell, if you'll be notified when I make new videos. As of today, I'm up to 667 subscribers. That makes me 2/3 of the way to making my first penny. So please share these videos with your friends, coworkers, anyone else you know that's interested in top quality holsters or firearms or anything about my channel. I've got all kinds of topics, everything known to man. So if you have any comments, please leave those below on what you think of these holsters, or what other kinds of holsters you would like to see me review next. You can go to the Craft web page and see all the different styles and models they have. And if you find something in particular for one of your firearms, if it's something I have or can get my hands on to test, I'll hit Al up and see if they'll send me one. They're great people. So in the meantime, everyone please stay safe out there. Enjoy your summer. This is Lone Moose out. I'll see y'all on the next video.